Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome my Aquarius friends and Aquarius cross-watchers to the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot. I am Zachary. Thank you for joining me here this week, and welcome to my table. So this is going to be a reading for November 20th through November 26th. All messages are also timeless, so if there's anything that is drawing you to this message, welcome, and feel free to take a look. I'm going to get started just shuffling for your animal spirit energy for the week. You guys, I love you so much. Thank you for all of the support. I am very, very close to 2,500 subscribers at this point, filming, and I am putting out another contest. So keep your eyes peeled for the details on that. If anything here is resonating or you are enjoying, appreciating what I'm providing here, please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Those are all great ways to support me and really have made this journey very interesting and wonderful so far, so thank you. I do have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description as well. If you do want to donate or support me in a more financial way, I am deeply grateful. It's not mandatory, and I love you all of the same. But all money that is being made for me right now is going straight back to equipment, just to be fully transparent. I didn't expect to grow this quickly at all. I didn't really know what I expected, but I didn't expect this. So I'm trying to upgrade everything to make sure that I am providing the best experience that I possibly can to you guys, okay? Because I love you and I want to. So what do we have? Spirit. Hummingbird, miracles, ooh, love it. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. I said shifting, shining wings, excuse me. Spread the miracle of happiness. So interesting that it's happiness. As I was meditating for you guys, tapping into your energy before starting here, what came through was the Page of Swords, first of all, which is the student of the deck. And the component of that came through for me was curiosity. And what I saw were these gray clouds. So it made me think of, like, you know, sadness. Maybe you've been under gray clouds for a while. And what came through was this thought of, like, you were sitting there, or I was sitting there looking at these gray clouds and just thinking, where is the sun? What does the sun look like? Trying to remember, like, how long has it been since the sun has been here? So the spread the miracle of happiness, because the sun represents happiness. It's like ultimate joy and warmth. We have to allow the sun to come in, though. Just like any of these tarot cards, things don't just poof. Aquarius, you have the sun, you know. We have to open the door to let those energies in. That's free will. We don't have to let anything in, you know. There are certain chaotic energies that will just happen, but when it comes to experiencing emotions, we have a large part to play in how those are experienced. So in general, what I'm feeling right now is there may be a lot of you that are questioning, like, where in the freaking hell is the sun? Maybe you've been, you know, on the outs financially or emotionally with friends, family. Maybe you've been missing love. Whatever component it is that you're feeling is the sun for you right now, what I'm getting from that is you need to be the initiator, excuse me. You need to start putting that energy out authentically before it comes in. I'm feeling like there may be, you know, a form of desperate putting that out, and that is not, it's not an authentic emotion. If you're doing something with the expectation of reward, like, let's say, you know, you're giving $1 to a houseless person on the corner, thinking that, oh, this is, you know, this is going to increase my karma to get, but that is not how that works, you guys. And it's not really giving with an open heart. And I know not everywhere celebrates Thanksgiving, but being in the States, I don't, you know, I haven't celebrated or done Thanksgiving for several years. Not as a sad thing, I don't have anybody that I celebrate that with. But in the spirit of that, I do want to have a focus of gratitude in this message here. So there is a section that I'm going to pull for something to be especially grateful for. Okay, that's on the 23rd here, and happy Thanksgiving to those of you that do. Happy Indigenous People Day. Okay, we're focusing on gratitude. So Spirit, what do we have for Aquarius? Get off my soapbox there. Okay, yeah, you're definitely, a lot of you are hoping to move through something yucky right now. You're hoping for peace, that sun to come through. There is a component of this, though, like I said, that is like, well, I didn't say that earlier, but where we have kind of put ourselves here to a degree. And I don't feel like you necessarily put yourself in these choppy waters to start, but you may be preventing the lifeguard from coming over to help you out. Like you're inadvertently, you're kicking them out of the way because of your vibration, the way that you're expecting things to happen. There's like lean into whatever is painful right now. That was coming through with for Gemini as well. Especially whatever hurts right now, lean into it and see what happens. Instead of trying to push it away, see what it's trying to tell you. Spirit, what do we have for Aquarius? Yeah, I do feel like you guys are close to moving through something, though. If you want it, if you choose to do that. And that requires surrender, like sacrificing whatever. Get deep with yourself is what I'm feeling. Last week was really deep too. And I'm trying to keep these lighter, but like, we'll see what happens. Two of Wands. Okay. So there may be, some of you may be afraid of making a choice here for something. Like, I feel like it could have to do with travel, but the travel I'm feeling more is like your journey here. Something, have you been doing something for a long time just because you've been doing it for a long time? Have you been milking the same cow, hoping that the milk is as sweet as it was 10 years ago, but the cow is actually dead? It's kind of... The only constant in life is change. Have you been changing too? Is what I'm getting. So stop milking that cow. Gross. Okay. So general energy here. You've got 7 of Swords and 8 of Pentacles. So 7 of Swords is a sneaky card, really. It's theft and betrayal. It's the universe becoming aware of your true intentions. And that's interesting after what I was saying about like giving money to somebody on the corner on the street. If you're doing that with the expectation of like building up brownie points or something, that is not that. I mean, it might even be bad karma. Don't do things out of desperation. If you can give, but don't do it with the expectation of reward. So I feel like the universe is watching you. Okay, that's what this is saying. You are being you're being watched, and not in a bad way. It's just like a reminder of like, hey, are you really in line with like your authenticity and your integrity right now? The 8 of Pentacles is using a skillfully putting something together, working hard, working diligently. So I feel like for some of you, there may be, I feel like it's two-part. There's a congratulations or a keep it up. You know, the universe is taking note of what you're doing. They're seeing the integrity that you're having and the hard work that you're putting into something. I feel like this is a miracle. You know, this is where your miracle comes in. Like your ship is coming in is kind of what I feel from this. Those of you that are not, maybe have been taking shortcuts, and it's all subjective, you guys. You know, the tarot is very deeply, deeply rooted in psychology. That is where, you know, the occult knowledge is from so many different cultures that came together through the Roma people. That's where the tarot comes from. And it all helps illuminate human psychology is what's going on. So you're being encouraged. If you're not in line with your own integrity, that's the way I'm going to put that. Check yourself, okay? Because you mayhaps indeed wreck yourself. That's kind of what it's a very divisive, like, you're either going to stay in that cloudy weather, or you're going to bring the sun to you. You are the one who's in control of that right now. Can I get some clarification here, please, Spirit? But the Seven of Swords talks about betrayal as well. And you guys, it's a self-betrayal if you are not in line with your own integrity. Okay? You're betraying yourself. Dedication. Stay dedicated to your goals, efforts that will reach success. So those of you, like I said, that have been working hard, and what I mean by hard is like maybe you have had moments where you could have been sneaky, you know, maybe you could have taken something from somebody that would have benefited you, or shared something with somebody that you knew about them, but you didn't because you are holding your integrity. But it could have made you feel better in the moment. I feel like there are rewards on the way for those of you that have been doing the damn thing. I'm so proud of you, Aquarius. That's very, very good. Very good, very good. So, and the energy here that's blocked, Seven of Wands and the Magician. So I'm very, very much getting strongly, even though I'm saying it every week. I know every single one of you hasn't jumped into meditation yet, and I can't imagine why. Like, life isn't busy enough. I know that it is so hard these days. Like, in the past, you could dedicate your life to a spiritual, spiritual life, spiritual walk, practice. You could go find a yogi or a monastery and dedicate your life to spirituality, not have to worry about work and family, whatever else. But we don't have that luxury in this life. We all have to work for money so that we can eat. Well, and there are ways of bartering and that sort of thing too. My point is, like, we have to survive and evolve and ascend right now. It's absolutely bonkers. So I get it's not easy at all, but we chose to do this, you guys. Remind yourself, we chose to do this. I know I have to remind myself, especially these last couple of weeks. It's been bananas, you guys, bananas. So the Seven of Wands talks about grounding, defending, protecting your energy. They're in this bubble here, and all these wands represent like an attack. I feel like the attack is just your day-to-day, tomfoolery and shenanigans. It's your day-to-day attack. Like I said, everything is coming at us and wanting something from us and trying to take something from us. So what I'm feeling from that is like truly being able to deepen your connection to yourself. And the Magician talks about manifestation. They are the master manifester, using all of the elements to manifest whatever they want, using spirit to master the realm of the material. So what I'm feeling from this is your connection to the divine through meditation, through balancing those chakras from root all the way up to the crown, is blocked right now. There may literally be a blocked chakra. And it's probably a root, because that's what has been the struggle for many of us right now. If you're feeling fear, like paralyzing fear surrounding money, security, safety in some way, guaranteed it's your root. And you can look up the meaning of all the other chakras as well to see, like, what is it you're experiencing right now? What is blocked? And I would focus on that. Put on a meditation here on YouTube with that chakra specifically and meditate. But you could also just start sitting down and meditating to find out yourself what's blocked. Ask God, ask spirit, ask your higher self, because your higher self knows, you guys. Your higher self is the divine. But in order to connect with that, you have to balance the energy that's going on in this sweaty meat sack full of farts that we call being a human. Energy activation, connect to divine through meditation or prayer. It is literally what I just said. Verbatim, word for word. So you guys, yes, absolutely. There is some serious manifestation potential that is available. Miracles. If we remember the hummingbird with the shifting, shining wings, there is some serious manifestation potential available, but you need to do the work. Like I've said in the past, things in tarot don't just poof, Aquarius, answer the door, there's a miracle. You have to do the work, and the work looks like balancing your energy, clearing blocks. Quit putting that square peg in the round hole. Ten of Swords and Page of Cups. So this is the energy that's needed to achieve the highest outcome here. Ten of Swords is, and I'm going to get some clarification on this, but Ten of Swords is, it's a lot of pain. It's pain in the ass. It's rock bottom. It's an extreme loss. It's needing to move on from something is kind of what I'm feeling possibly from that. There's something that maybe you've been sitting in this moment and it's taking over. Maybe that's why you're off balance or why you're finding it difficult to sit down and meditate. Maybe you're covering it up with other things, drugs, alcohol, working too much TV, doom scrolling, shopping, you know, anything to make it feel better except for facing it. So try facing it. The Page of Cups talks about, I feel like, so it could be like an offer of new love, or it's an idea that's individual here. The fish here is an idea that they want to bring into existence, into reality, but they need to do the work to bring that into reality. Otherwise it just stays in the bag as a thought. So for some of you, I feel like that new love that needs to happen is to have hope again. Kind of like I was saying in the meditation with the sun and the clouds, to have hope that the sun is there behind the clouds. Maybe some of you have lost that hope. That new love is for who you can be or who you deserve to be. And who you deserve to be is getting through this moment with the Ten of Swords. I do want to pull clarification here. Okay. I feel like it's, well, yeah, okay. I do feel like it's all of them. Ten of Swords and Page of Cups here is clarified by Ten of Swords, which tells me that I'm correct in what I was saying there. When they're double what's clarified by the same card here. There's something that you guys are stuck in, like a story, some owie from the past. You are allowing to dominate your present. And because of that, you're not able to move forward into manifesting what it is that you want to manifest. Stop doing that to yourself, Aquarius. Like, I get it. I do get it. Things hurt. Being human is the worst thing I've ever done in my life, okay? And what I mean by that is it is effing hard. That's what's the main message for me seeing my counselor today, actually, was just lamenting about how freaking difficult this is and uncomfortable. And there's joy and there's beauty and there's magic, and yes. And it never really ends, the cycle. You just keep going and keep going. It hurts, it feels better, maybe, if you're putting in the work to feel better. Some of us get focused on like the loss, like the Seven of Pentacles talks about. This is asking you to evaluate, is this working for you, Aquarius? Is this working for you? But there's that component of loss with this little pentacle that's fallen off, done tumbled off the bushel from the rest of the pentacle and bumped its little head. And this guy is totes sad about it. The thing is, though, he's got all, kind of like the Five of Cups, like he's still got all of these pentacles here. They may just not be as lined up as perfectly, you know. Now there's a bruised pentacle. He can still sell it at market, but yeah, there's a focus on loss there. And the King of Swords talks about, was it you or was it Gemini? It was Gemini that had King of Swords on that. King of Swords is somebody who's being logical, right? Who's being critical in the processes of thought. It also could be a counselor. And like I told Gemini, this could be you going to find a counselor. Like if you need a counselor, you need a counselor. And if you have a pulse right now, you need a counselor. Like, there should not be a stigma around that. Doesn't mean you're sick, doesn't mean you're broken, doesn't mean you have mental health issues. It can mean those things, but the reality is everybody deserves to have a good sounding board because we're all human. Even if you're feeling super strong and solid one moment, that wheel will turn. The only constant in life is change. And I promise you, there is going to be a new layer of whatever it is you felt stable about in this moment. It will change. You feel good now? Just wait, it'll change. You feel bad? Hold up, it'll change. Those of you, if you can, if you have access to that, go find a counselor. If you can't, like I told Gemini, get on Google. Google's fantastic too. AI that's out there. Start meditating, figure out what you need, figure out what your needs are, and then start searching for those. Look for books, look for groups on Facebook, social media. If you're dealing with health issues or pain or grief, there is literally everything out there as far as support or aid. We live in a time where there is too much information out there. And instead of spending more time doom scrolling through Instagram or TikTok reels, spend some of that time, meditate, put that energy into yourself, invest in yourself. That would be a part of leaning into the pain, you know? Invest in yourself. Go search for the answer. Go remind yourself what the sun looks like. Go look up a picture so that you can start calling that back in, because I feel like you're this close. It's right there. So where this leads or what it's good for. Oh, I love this. Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I feel like once you get that component, oh, I did want to clarify this with an oracle card, actually. Sorry, hold up. Confession, releasing a secret, pursuing virtue through honesty. So just kind of hitting the nail in there with what I was saying, leaning into that pain. Confess to yourself too. Like, be honest with yourself that you could use assistance. And if you have a pulse and you are drawing breath, you could use assistance right now. That is the truth. Always, 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 always. We were put here, we appeared here, whatever you want to believe as far as creation, we are supposed to be a connected species. We're connective. We require connection. And if you're not getting that, then all you're getting is sick. Okay? So I dare you. I dare you. What this is good for, where it leads, the outcome here. When you take that advice, start meditating, start figuring out where those blocks are, and start realizing where you can take your power back. Because this is about taking your power back, this whole combination here. Figuring out where you can take your power back here and make changes for yourself is going to make you a baddie, Aquarius, a badass, okay? So Page of Wands is my put me in coach card. They are ecstatic about starting something new, something passionate. And I feel like creative and passionate, I feel like this passion is your passion, the sun that you've been trying to remember what in the hell it even looks like. It looks like a big ball of fire up in the sky, you guys, and it's warm in the summertime and sometimes warm in the fall, or, you know, it makes things grow and helps us produce melanin and vitamin D. So, I mean, that's another thing too. If you're not supplementing with vitamin D, maybe that's something that would be good for you to look into. I'm not a doctor, not making health advice, but if you haven't seen the sun literally for a while, maybe supplementing with some nutrients that you need would be helpful for your mental health, how you feel. So the page is not the best about pursuing those ventures once they get it started, but the Knight is definitely better at it. They're not the masters, but they are the Knights are about action. They're about, so I feel like this is going to happen rather quickly for you as far as feeling better. So do it, challenge yourself. Believe and know that the outcome is that you will start and then continue this action of feeling passionate, invigorated about life again. That's what I'm feeling. The Knight of Wands is my get up back on the horse and try again card. So put me in coach and then get your ass back up on that horse and try again. I know it bucked you off, but that's what it does. You're sitting on his back. Like, I'd buck you off too. But try again. That's what you're here to do. The Knight of Wands also talks about spontaneity. Finding and pursuing those things that you're passionate about. Make life your bitch. That's what this combination is telling me. Can I get some clarification on the Page of Wands and Knight of Wands here, please, Spirit? I hear applause. Make life your bitch. That was the, well, maybe that was it. That was it, you guys. Make life your bitch, okay? So your challenge for the week here is the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Eight of Swords is a card about feeling trapped. The thing about the trap is, as they're looking into this pool of mercury, losing their damn mind, they are seeing that they're tied up and bound, but in reality, they're not. If they were to look in a real mirror, step away from the mercury fumes, they would see that they aren't actually trapped, or there is a way out. The Knight of Cups here is, it could be an offer of love. It could be an offer of love, but what I'm getting from it, the Knight is pursuing, they're trying to fill this cup at all costs with this like magic of love, the beginning of love, not the happy ending of it. It's those magical beginning feelings. What I'm feeling like, very similar to the Page of Wands here, or any page, your challenge is that you are seeking a quick fix. You're seeking an instant feel good, feel better. And maybe that's what's creating more issues for you. Maybe you decide to stop at the bar and grab a shot on the way home from work. That is a quick fix that most certainly isn't solving any problems. Or the weed store, or the casino, or a scratch ticket, you know, a cheesecake at the store, what have you. There are many different things that we do to try to feel better, but that's what I'm feeling with the Knight of Cups. The challenge here is getting through that, getting over that, trying something different, and releasing yourself by doing that. You're feeling like you're trapped because you are trapping yourself. And any of those things on their own, like as a one-off or, you know, seldom kind of thing, there is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that imbalance. But if you're doing anything consistently as a way to make yourself feel better, you are building a web of neural pathways that are telling your brain that this is the way that we feel better. And most of those, like the poison, dose makes a poison, right? Any of those things start to become toxic when it becomes a dopamine seeking activity. And this is what I'm talking about here. And you know what I'm talking about. If this message is for you or applies to you, this is a general read, so take what does apply to you, but we all have that in some way. So whatever that is, the message is that that is what is keeping you feeling stuck right now. And you're being challenged to be honest about it and to start meditating and balancing so you can start releasing some of those things or finding other ways to navigate, move around, move through your painful moments. Wisdom, knowledge gained through experiences or from a wise counselor. Who was talking about a counselor? I can't remember. I very much feel like, yes, you guys. And like I said, if you don't have access to a counselor now, I understand. This counselor could be your higher self. Get in touch with someone who knows, which would be you. If you do have access to a counselor, highly recommend. We all need one, like I said. But find a group, that sort of thing too. I did want to clarify this and I forgot. Go back here, Spirit, and clarify the Page of Wands and Knight of Wands, please. Self-awareness, or did I? Did I lose a card here? I don't know. Self-awareness, tapping into your higher self, questioning routines and patterns. I literally just said that too. As far as your outcome, I feel like this is the ticket. This is your golden ticket, y'all. It is as simple as getting in touch with yourself. It may not be easy because there are some things that you need to overcome, but it is sure as shit simple, okay? So this is your blessing for the week. And you freaking guys, the star and you have been in such a position of power for like 2 months straight. If you are not utilizing this energy, please send me your address so I can just slap you silly, you silly, silly buns. I'm kidding, obviously, but I'm trying to express that you are in such a magical time. Although nothing pops into your lap, there are energies that surround you that allow for circumstances to be easier. You are being lubricated right now to really step into your freaking power. And if you're not taking that opportunity to do that, my question would be, why? Why, Aquarius? If you are, please send me your address so I can just send you balloons and a cake and a big ol' hug. Because this would be such a waste, I feel. Energies will come back around, but not always the same, you know? So the star is, you know, make a wish, wish granted, have hope, hope for that sun to come through. Remember how you were feeling hopeful every, you know, year as a child when the sun first started coming out because you got to play outside again or whatever. It meant summer was coming and you got to be out of school. The thing about the star though too, those 7 stars that are up there talk about your 7 chakras, balancing those chakras from the root all the way to the crown. Keeping that connected and in balance allows you connection to the divine and allows you connection to wish fulfillment. That is the whole point. Investigating, so they are putting their foot here into the water and one here on the land, which is about investigating the emotional realm and still staying stable or grounded. Ground, which was coming through with the 7 of Wands here too. You guys, this was your blocked energy. And it's blocked because you are making the choice to block it. And I don't know why. Maybe you feel like you just want a savior to come through. Maybe you want somebody to feel bad for you because you aren't, and this isn't a bad thing, you guys. Maybe you're not getting the attention that you actually need for how you feel. That is not a judgment or bad thing, like I said. If that's the case, you know who can give you the attention you need? A counselor or a support group. Do yourself a favor and look in the right places, okay? Because you deserve to have attention for those things, no matter what is going on in your life. It's not a bad thing to need attention, and it's not a bad thing to be clear about needing attention either. Hey, I need attention over this. Try that, you guys. Talk to your partner like that. Talk to your friends like that. Hey, I need to talk to somebody because I need some attention over this matter. See how your life starts changing. See how people become more open about giving you that attention. Because that's real, you guys. And we all need attention, especially if you're going through something difficult. Ace of Swords here. So that's going to be like complex thought. It's logic for sure. Cutting through the bullshit is what I'm getting. Your opportunity or your blessing this week is coming correct, Aquarius. It's getting to the bottom of things and being honest with yourself and with others and leaning into the pain in such a way that you're opening yourself up to wish fulfillment. But this being your card as well, you are still being invited to truly start taking your power back. Or for the first time. Choose you, boo-boo. This is your chance. Now's your chance. The train's been leaving. It's a long-ass train, but it's been leaving the station. Can we get some clarification here, please, Spirit, on the Star and Ace of Swords? I know you can do this, Aquarius. I understand it has been super freaking difficult, like, this past little bit here, and I don't blame you for leaning on things or looking for comfort. That is human. That is human. So it's not a place of judgment. What I'm doing here is offering a route to something better, okay? A new opportunity, insights gained from a new experience, job, or partner. I do feel there's something about putting yourself out there in a new way. Maybe that component is like starting to change the way that you request things from people. Be honest. Stop playing games. We play way too many games. Too many word games, you know, and there are many, many reasons why we do that or have in the past, but we're coming into a time where we don't need to do that, you guys. Just be direct, be honest, see what happens and see what changes in your life. Okay, Aquarius. Oh, no, hold up. My gratitude, I almost forgot. What you guys have to be grateful for here for the week. 8 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. So 8 of Cups is about leaving something behind and starting a new journey. The 4 of Cups here talks about, there is a heavy note of meditation. She's here meditating by the tree here in this deck specifically. But what I'm getting from this is there are many opportunities. You've got the 3 Cups here, the one that's coming from the divine. There are many opportunities that are coming in around you that you may not be seeing because you are either feeling lazy, pessimistic, or just stuck in what you're doing, like blind. With your filter, you're just not seeing them. Whatever the reason or whatever's going on there, what you have to be grateful for this week is new opportunities. being able to leave something behind and start something new. That is fully available to you. If you were to just open your eyes, that's where I see this. If you open your eyes, you will see all those cups that are sitting right in front of you. Can I get some clarification here too, please, Spirit? I almost forgot what you should be grateful for. My goodness. Anything here, Spirit? Apology, forgiveness through mutual understandings. So there could be, what I'm getting from this is you may be tied to whatever situation is causing you to feel emotionally stuck here with this Eight of Swords. Because maybe you do need to apologize to somebody, or you need to request an apology, or be honest with them about how they made you feel. Or maybe you need to apologize to yourself for behavior that you've been participating in. Maybe you've picked up some habits because of something that's happened. Now is the time to forgive yourself for whatever it is you picked up, started doing that you needed to survive. Okay, you guys? It's never too late to make a change.